first is you absolutely, positively never, ever negotiate your salah. Your salah is just something that keeps you alive. I call it spiritual oxygen because it actually is. Islamically, your salah is what's the oxygen of your heart and your soul. And when you leave salah, it's like leaving oxygen. And the same thing that happens to the body when you leave oxygen happens to the heart when you leave salah. There's really no two ways about it, so I'm just being very blunt. The Prophet ﷺ said the first thing you're asked about on the Day of Judgment is your salah. And if a person's salah is in order, the person will be successful. And if their salah is not in order, they will have failed. And it won't matter how many fancy things they did. I need you to understand that, because sometimes we step over the foundation and we go to the branches and then leaves. It's cool, the cool quotes, the Rumi quotes and all that, that's all really cool. But folks, that's like talking about organic food and you're not breathing. So you have to be breathing if you want to stay alive spiritually. Salah. These things will keep you solid, will help you build solid roots so that when life sends earthquakes and life sends rain and life sends wind, it doesn't destroy you. But it's very, very important that we are consistent. And make sure that you're talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that you're building a relationship with Allah. When you read your azkar, understand what you're saying. When you're reading Quran, understand what Allah is saying. When you're saying your salah, understand what you're saying. Even if Arabic is not your first language, learn what you're saying in the salah. You can do that. Anyone can do that. Learn the parts of the salah. Why am I saying Subhana Rabbiyal A'la? And why am I saying Sami Allah liman hamida? Why, when I put my head to the lowest, I am praising Allah the highest? Right? Learn why you're saying these things, and that's how you'll build a stronger foundation with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But we don't only want to keep our heart alive, we also have to keep our heart clean. And we also have to keep our heart protected. So I want you guys to think about the heart like you think about the body, all right? In order to have a healthy life, you have to have a body that is fed, a body that has oxygen, a body that has healthy food, right? Water. But what if you're eating healthy, you're breathing, but you don't ever take a shower? What if you're you say, you know what, I don't need to take a shower because I did that last Ramadan. It's okay, I'm fine. Well, you're not going to be fine, and no one's going to want to sit next to you. And you're going to probably get very sick. Why? Because you have to keep cleaning the body. It's not enough to feed the body. It's not enough to breathe, but you have to maintain the cleanliness of the body, right? The heart is the same way. The heart has to be cleaned. How do we clean the heart, you think? Repentance. Istighfar. So part of our daily azkar needs to be istighfar, needs to be repentance. Think of that as like the shower for the heart.